get mine. I gotta get mine. Hey, let me elaborate. Y'all niggas trying fake. I've been out here getting cake. It been a process to get my money straight. I remember them broke days when I ain't thought they could control. I just kept that hammer, homie, nigga, knock out your soul. If you ain't got my money on time, you better cash out. If you do that bad business, homie, don't even give me that. I've been staying out the way cause I ain't doing no dead time. Cause I ain't got time for you, little homie, I'm getting mine. Coolest nigga in the world, but don't try to test me. I won't never lead you astray, that's why the Lord bless me. I need no attention, I just keep the extension. That was me against the world, so I'm feeling like Pop. Chasing all his hundreds like I'm Zeke, but I'm from the block. Monetize the flow, just follow the formula. If you ain't trying to get that bread, then I'm ignoring ya. I'm looking for a way out, cause I'm trying to go global. These niggas ain't on they hustle, they ain't even mobile. These niggas ain't no soldier, that's what a nigga told ya. Elias Cash, nigga ain't nothing free. So you know how it is when you be coming to DC. Hey, ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get.
I'm the realest in the D.O.B. Let me elaborate.
Salute, brothers. How y'all doing? Another day down. One more closer to the weekend. No such thing for me though. But another day close to another paycheck. Are we there? We're almost there. 56, 57, 58, 59. 3 minutes. So the title of this one is That Motherfucker Shot at Me. Now, not all of us have had that hood experience, right? Where slugs are being launched from cannons, hand cannons or whatever, aimed your direction in the ghetto, in the hood, in the community, standing out in the middle of the street having pistola fights and shit. Not everybody's had that. And that's a good thing. I myself personally, I ain't never experienced that. And after all those years of growing up in the PJs, because I saw them was off to them. I'm like, I never gave a motherfucker a reason to shoot at me. Well, one day, on fucking Fob Gardez, somebody decided to take a couple shots at your boy. Now, that's back when I was still, barely knew the contract, and when I thought I had everything down, I figured out real quick I didn't. And I'm sitting there bitching and moaning because they sent my ass to Fob Gardez all the way up in the mountains, and I can't breathe up here, and there's nothing to do up here, and it's a lack of pussy up here. And it wasn't. I just, the hoes that was there just weren't fucking with me. They had been fucking with somebody else first, and I'm the new guy, and I'm mad as shit. I'm bitching and complaining and moaning and like, oh, this is so terrible, and the food's not the same, and the weather's not the same, and I'm finding every little fucking thing I can to complain about. It's got more ants and shit, So hostile and rural, rugged up this motherfucker. And I'm just having this fucking pity party, this self-deprecating pity party every fucking day, blah, 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 blah. And I clearly have sand in my vagina at this point, and I'm just bitching, And as I walk down the main, I think they call it a breezeway. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But anyway, as I walk down the main lane that has this big ass Hesco wall to my right and this huge ass clot to my left, and I'm just woe is me and shit, blah blah blah, whining. I hear this noise that catches my attention. Right now, if I hadn't been so deep in the shit of my feelings and my emotions and shit, and loathing my new assignment and whining and shit, I would have had my eyes open and been paying attention. Because the way this base was designed was like a big ass rectangle, bro. Let me give you a little history before I get into it. Five Gardez was the base where they organized Operation Anaconda. There were no HESCOs up. It was just a clot in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. If you were to look at it, that base, there's a very large hill off in the distance, and it's a hill, and above that hill are some mountains. Fire on the mountain, yeah, that's where that came from. That storm that came down, neon blue, looking like Independence Day, yeah, that's where that came from. And you're pretty much boxed in. The HESCOs were just a barrier to keep people from the road at taking shots at jazz. And there was a space, like a 20 to 30 foot space in between that HESCO wall and the clot, which ran a good little ways down. Eventually it opened up, and you had the village where the contractors and uniformed persons lived, but it was a good little distance, about a football field or two. And fast forward, I'm bitching, I'm moaning, I'm complaining. This the worst shit ever. Fuck all this. I can't wait. I can't wait till I can quit. I'm sick of being up here. And as I'm bitching to myself, I hear this noise. And it was the first time that I heard that noise. And really, it didn't really register what it was. I'm like, is there beer around this bitch? Because it had this noise going through. What the fuck is that? I'm like, I think I may have heard something similar like that before, but I can't say for sure. Then there was another noise. And another one went, meow. I was like, what the fuck? Then it dawned on my dumb ass. Duck, motherfucker, somebody shooting at you. They were so far off, either up in the mountains or on that hill, that as they took pop shots, I couldn't hear the gunshot. You know what I did hear? It was that motherfucking slug. Yeah. Barely missing my ignorant ass as I bitched and moaned and complained about the world and how dark everything is and how I can't get, bitches the same way I did. You know what I'm saying? It's just like stupid shit. I look for every reason in the world to have a shitty fucking attitude up that jump. And then I look up and I got some fucking guy up on a mountain taking pop shots at me. I'm like, I need to change my attitude. Complacency kills. It kills. I'm sitting here on some woe is me shit, and I don't even realize I got rounds whipping past me. Big B. Dumb motherfucker. Like, yo, I was just green, dog. I was greener than fucking grass. I was greener than the spinach that popped out the can Pop-Out was fucking with. I was just so fucking green. And I was complacent as fuck. Looking back, I'm like, you's a dumb motherfucker. It was a dumb motherfucker. I had no reason to bitch. I had no reason to complain. I was making money. Not only was I making money, I was making really good money. My biggest issue was it just wasn't an abundance of pussy. And I was mad, you know? And now my stupid ass got people shooting at me. And these fuckers are whizzing, dog. They're whizzing. Like once I came into the realization, like as to what was going on, I'm realizing that these bitches are whizzing past me and hitting the ground. Now I can't run back to where I came because it's like, hold up. I'm running toward the fire. Yeah, let me run right into the path of these bullets. Who the fuck does that? Who does that? No one. On purpose, at least. So I'm at a full balls to the wall, ass out sprint now. Because my brain is finally registered. Run. Nigga, run. Somebody's shooting at you. Run. And I'm hauling ass. And I'm mad as fuck. Because I'm like, I can't see this motherfucker that's shooting at me. Now, for all I know, it could have been some 13-year-old kid sitting up in the mountains with them goddamn ghosts, just guessing, like how to aim, you know, all that. Or it could be an actual fucking sniper. You know what I mean? But he fucked up a couple times, too many. And now I'm aware and I'm running. I'm like a rabbit, like caught in the scope. I'm gone. I'm juking, zigzagging. I'm doing all that. And I'm hauling ass. I'm like, I'm not getting downed out here. I don't care what the fuck you say. I don't care what the fuck happens. I'm not down here. All of a sudden, all them problems that I perceived I had, they went away real fucking quick. All the issues that I thought I had, I'm like, that ain't about shit. Now I'm going into a full stride now. I look like I'm trying to win the gold. Then I cut left. I cut right. I cut left. I cut right. I hit the middle. Then I cut left again. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, you're not going to get a beat on me. Fuck that. But now that I'm aware of this thing, it's almost like I could feel that person looking down, burning a hole through me as they kept taking them pop shots. Finally, I clear the clock. The wall runs all the way down to the very end of the base. So the clock was on my left, the wall was on my right. I cleared the clock. Now I can cut left and duck behind this son of a bitch. Collide ain't shit but a fucking hay, grass, and mud structure that seemed to absorb ammunition really well. I'm pissed off. I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm like, man, fuck all this. Shooting me, motherfucker. I'm gonna find a way to get your ass. I don't know who you are. I ain't seen you, but I damn sure heard them bullets go ding, ding, as they went past. I'm gonna find out who this motherfucker is. Well, long story short, I never found out. When I told the person above me about what happened, my experience, they was, oh yeah, don't walk that way. I'm like, fuck you. How come no one told me this? Yes, straight wide open ground. You're stuck. You're boxed in. Don't walk that way. That was the guidance I got. Don't walk that way. So y'all not like gonna put a sniper up there on a clod and wait for a motherfucker to come out and like blow their face off. Like, nah, we ain't doing none of that. Nope. Just don't walk that way. Well, that was like my 6th month there at Guardez that happened. I said, fuck all y'all. I can't wait till I become a man. Because that's my guidance. Don't walk that way. What did I learn? Situational awareness is a very real thing, and also being present, not being in your head, not thinking about all the little bullshit that happened back home that may or may not affect you where you at. Not being caught up in the possibilities, not being distracted. Cause I was so deep in my head, and I'm like, it's some bees, big ass bees around this bitch. Cause I'm walking and I'm thinking. There's nothing wrong with thought, but I'm walking and I'm thinking, and I'm talking the problem out to myself. How do I do this and what? Da 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 da. So much so that I forgot I was in an active fucking war zone. Stupid shit, I know. And I'm bitching the whole way, just straight whiny, you know what I mean? And then what brought me back, them slugs wasn't passing, nigga. Getting shot at doesn't feel good. It doesn't. It puts you in a situation that makes you feel like prey, you know? Thankfully I was the rap that got away that day. Here's the best part. Never found out who the fuck shot at me. Never found out. Hell, it could have, for all I knew, it could have been one of them goddamn locals that worked on the base. How the fuck would I know? They're high up. You on their terrain. You in their turf. They have all the advantage. They've been living there their whole life. You gotta train just to breathe up that motherfucker. That was a lesson that showed me that no matter how bad you think you got it, that's just a matter of perception. It could always be worse. No matter how bad you think you got it, there could be something else coming down the pipe at your ass, so be thankful. You know, show the gratitude for what you do have versus what you don't. For what you do, the materials and tools you do have in front of you to work with versus the ones you're still longing for and want. Because after all these years, when I boiled everything down, you know what I was really mad about? What really had me all distracted and all far gone? Yeah, I was upset that I had to take this job and leave my family. Yeah, shit back home wasn't going good with the wife, and I knew it was a good possibility we were gonna break up. But no, whole truth be told, I really didn't like that bitch in the beginning, no way. You know, we was just fucking and we had some babies type shit. What really had me fucked up is the fact that now my life is taking on this whole new adventure. I was mad that they sent me up here. I'm like, bitch, me. You gonna send me away? I'm that nigga. You gonna send me away? And I got all this pussy running around in my mouth. You gonna send me away to the land of no pussy? Nigga, fuck you. I was upset I couldn't be the man no more. But it was only momentary. A little while after that, that big attack on Gardez happened. Guess who helped everybody out? From the uniformed persons down to the contracting persons, and brokered the deals that made sure the defect had gloves and the soldiers had food. My black ass. They won't tell you that part. I'm sure it would have happened regardless, but it would have been running this up through the chain of command, and you run that up to your chain of command, or I could just drop all this shit off at your door and say, there you go, staff sergeant. There you go, lieutenant. There you go, sergeant major. There you go, captain, and vice versa. Figure that shit out later on. You dig? But that day, your boy dodged some bullets. Dodged them like a motherfucker. I felt like Neo off the Matrix. You ever say something like, this shit ain't cool? This shit ain't cool. Thank God the motherfucker was so far away that I'm pretty sure that he was at that third or fourth rung on that scope, just like letting them fly, guessing like a motherfucker. And that bitch more sighted in. But I was so distracted with the minutiae that I didn't even realize what the fuck was going on until I did. And by then, if dude was a sure shot, I wouldn't be here talking to you now. I've been laid the fuck out over there. Keeping in mind what's important, the things that actually matter, and not being in your feelings like I was at that moment is what's important. But because I was in my feelings and I had all that sand pouring out my peripheral vagina and I was bitching and complaining, I couldn't even recognize a fucking slug whizzing past my ass. I was so close to it, I couldn't even see it. But once I realized it, I got the fuck. As men out here, you have to always be on point. You have to always be on guard until you don't have to be. That's when you sleep. But even then, you might still have to be, depending on the type of bitch you're laying beside. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. And that lesson, I didn't understand why the fuck that happened. Cause I'm like, yo, I ain't out here shooting at you motherfuckers. Why the fuck you shooting at me? Then the day came when I had to shoot at them motherfuckers. It's all fair. It's all fair, bro. It's all fair. It's all fucking fair. It's all fair game. You know? Because they try to come into that base and, you know, when shit get funky, shit get funky. When they look at you like, yeah, we need you on that wall, you got to take your ass on that wall. It's a real thing, you know. Even though that wasn't my job, I still had to do it. But as always, yo, be aware. Don't get too emotionally stuck in the quagmire. Don't get too stuck in the quagmire that are your feelings and emotions. Keep your head clear. Cause don't none of this shit out here really mean that motherfucking much outside of blood, dog. Your kids. But trust and believe there has to be a certain coldness to you where if they get to lunch and you can cut their ass off too and keep moving. There's nothing more important than your mission. There's nothing more important than your purpose. Nothing. You know. And learn from my hard-headed, dumbass, stupid-ass fucking mistakes. I'm like, that must have been a big-ass B. Fucking idiot, man. Stupid motherfucker. Alright, go ahead. Who this? Tevin King, salute. Champions first, salute. Red Sigma, salute. Cortez, salute. Machismo, salute, bro. But hard lessons learned. A lot of battles fought. But it's like that old African proverb that if there's no enemy on the inside, then no enemy on the outside can harm you. I was my own biggest fucking enemy. I was my own fucking problem. I was in my own fucking way. But here the shit though, once I got out my way, that's when I got the promotion. That's when I started running the base. That's when I got sent back to goddamn Salerno. That's when I started doing the 5 revitalization program, and I made them tear them old shitty ass bunkers down that I had to duck ass in with Private Washington and shit, and put up some sturdy shit. Once I got out my own way, and the fucked up part is, dog, I didn't even realize I was in my own fucking way, because I was too deep in my feelings about shit. My feelings about this failing marriage, my feelings about, you know, having to come over here and take this hard job in this austere environment. It wasn't until I accepted it all wholeheartedly that I was just made for it, straight savage, and rock with it for years on end. You know, like it wasn't nothing. Like it wasn't nothing, bro. So take my advice, get out your own goddamn way. And get out your fucking head too. Cause I had that issue. Sometimes being a smart motherfucker makes you look like a dumb motherfucker because you study too damn you study too damn long, which means you studied wrong, bro. You don't want to be ducking the bullets like I was. That shit sucked. Scared in the motherfucker. By the time I made it around that cloud, I had to shit and some more shit. I'm like, this is bullshit. I hate this fucking job. Why did I come here? Oh yeah, payday tomorrow. Money, nigga. Yeah, that's why I came. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. It is what it is. But salute to my brothers. Peace to y'all. Y'all have a good one. And I gotta do this. Something happened to you. Glad all is well. Ain't not happen, bro. Nah, ain't nothing happen. Well, you know what? Something did actually happen. Something I was gonna say for another story, but I go ahead and give it to you now. Man, I'm not saying you brothers. Not you brothers, cause y'all about your business. But please inform our other brothers. They need to start retraining Keisha. You know why? I'll tell you. So me and the wife pull up to the store in this undisclosed town that we've been stuck in for the past 2 days trying to get these work orders done for the insurance companies or whatever. And we pull up to the store that sells adult beverages, and I'm gonna get the adult beverage of my my favorite one. She's gonna get hers. And there's this baby Benz truck, right? Parked right in front of the door. Now it's parked. I can hear the motherfucker running. I don't see no brake lights, no headlights, no nothing on that motherfucker shining. And I go to walk into the door, right? But before I can make it past the truck, my wife yells out, "Babe!" I look up. I'm like, "Oh shit!" I look to my left. She's like, "Watch out!" I jump back. The bitch, it's a bitch driving a truck. The whole backed up. The bitch almost struck me with the motherfucker, right? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I've had a pretty good day. You know, we gotta wait on these work orders, but you know, I gotta do some other shit. I'm in my head like thinking about business and how I'm gonna finagle this thing here, because you know, down here it stormed and it shut a whole lot of shit down. But me being me, I'm thinking PPP, profit on people's pain. We can get some work orders done. And as all this is rolling through my head, this bitch in this baby Benz truck damn near runs me over. Was about to back smooth into me. I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, look here, ho. I'm trying not to snap now because I'm like, you almost hit me. I jump out the way. My wife's looking at me. I'm looking at her. I put my hands up like, damn, bitch. I don't say it, but I'm still fairly composed. We make it past the truck now. Now we're on the sidewalk. The bitch rolls the window down. Y'all could get out the way. I'm like, bitch, you almost fucking hit me. I just snap. I'm like, you know what? The host started acting like she wanted to get out the car. Here's why I say, brothers, please help these other brothers train their Keishas. Because that was somebody's sister. That was somebody's auntie. It might have been somebody's mama. Now, Keisha was sitting in the car, fucking up, not paying attention, almost ran over me. And possibly may have hit the wife, too. I jump out the way, boop, boop. You know, I move fast. Then she hops out with this hostile ass attitude. I'm like, I will pop this work knife off the side of my hip and bury it up to the hilt in your heart, ho. But you don't know that part. And tuck you smoothly back in the driver's seat. But I peeped something. She didn't break bad until her drunk ass auntie came out the goddamn store. That's when she went into rah, 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 rah. I'm thinking to myself, I will bury this motherfucking work knife to the hilt. It's about 6-inch blade. It'll make it. I know it'll make it. Strike him with the palm a couple times. It's going in. Right there. And just tuck you right back into that seat, bitch. Like, you don't know me. See, out here in the world, you have men that are willing to tolerate that bullshit, and she clearly thought I was one. But I'm not. You jump out the car like you want to fight. Yeah, I got the wife right there, but that ain't her job to be putting hands and feet on you. Her job is to take care of my business. But at the end of the day, Keisha faked like she wanted to fight. I had to push the wife in the store like, go ahead, leave it be. But if she hop out and pop out, you know, these bitches carry guns these days. And they have no problem pulling them on melanated men. So in my mind, I'm like, you a threat. I assess shit really quickly because of my background, bro. Ain't no talking, ain't no none of that. You brothers tell these other brothers, train their Keishas, right? Because there's men out here that will not have any mercy on them. They will sit them down in a bad way. Not saying I want to, but I'm down south and these bitches be strapped. So at that point, it's me or it's you. I just tried to go into the store. You almost ran me over. But instead of being like, oh, my bad, I'm sorry, I didn't see you, she jumps out with all this foul-ass venomous rage. And I'm like, word? What the fuck you mean, motherfucker? I ain't almost run over you. So I didn't just jump out the way of your vehicle? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. So even when you know you're wrong, you're dead wrong. I got a witness sitting right here. You still won't admit you're wrong. I'm not asking for you to kiss my ass. I'm not even asking for a sorry. But don't hop out your car like you want to fight though. That's crazy. So, brothers, please tell these other brothers to train their Keishas. You know, they keep running around like rabid pit bulls. They gonna get put down. It is what it is. Especially with all these new folks we got over here. They won't be as forgiving or as kind or as loving. Because in their culture, you jump out there, they get the shetty. Straight up, they get in the shetty, and they ain't gonna have no problem using it. But that's just my personal opinion. I ain't saying it's right, but it's probably what's gonna happen. Most likely. But I'll leave that part alone. That was my day. That was my day. I'm just saying. Anyway, please take heed to this story. Learn from my mistakes. Get out your own way. Get out your head. A lot of brothers are very, very, very intelligent, and in the process, we overthink things when you need to be in motion, bro. To quote Kevin Samuels, you got to build it while you fly it sometimes, because that's the only way you're gonna know that motherfucker work. You did. It is what it is. Every victory doesn't come with you being comfortable or all kinds of comfortability. Nah, that comes later on. You build that bitch while you fly it. You feel me? That's how you prove it work. You proof test it. Because if it don't fly, well, you know the only other option. It's gonna crash, and that's what you got to get up and do it again anyway. Fuck it. It is what it is. It ain't comfortable, but it's still real. Oh shit! Inspired Truth, salute to you, brother. Cortez. I like to put everybody's comments up, man. Either way, this is a hell of a world we living in. It's a hell of a time. You brothers be safe. Y'all be easy. Keisha tripping. And it's just getting worse. Cause I swear from God, if that bitch would have jumped out that car, cause it would have been a whole nother story. It wouldn't be this nice story. It'd be something different. So if they can't be trained, trust and believe society will put them down eventually. And it's sad. But for some of them, you can't help them. You just can't. They are preset and predestined for fucking destruction. And it is what it is. Yet again, the quote Kevin Samuels, Order 66. They gonna self-destruct. And it ain't shit you can do about it. And I ain't even trying to help, dog. From minding my goddamn business to almost getting run over to being like, damn, bitch, can you at least acknowledge the fact that there was a chance you were wrong? She's like, no, it was your fault. So it's my fault that your foot touched the brake, then put it in reverse, then the gas. Wow. Although you could clearly see me. That's what's up. Maybe she didn't like the fact that my wife is chocolate. And I got a woman, she alone. She can't find nobody. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. It's not my job to explain the mindset of a crazy Keisha, bro. But I do know this. That bitch jumped out that car, it would be a different story. Come out there like you Billy Badass, you about to get your ass served up to you. But I'll leave it there. Y'all brothers have a good night, man. Be blessed, be productive, and if I come up with another one, I'll fire it off. Fire everything up. Peace to y'all. We out.